My name's Alex Benjamin. I'm with Aevi. I'm head of business development. One single sentence might be tough, but I'll try to do it for you. So Aevi's mission is to simplify the in-person payment space, and by doing that, we take the entire value chain from terminal management to payment management to the software management of the solution, and we want to enable companies to deliver these next generation experiences, because typically in the in-person payments world, it's difficult, right? We're dealing with a lot of hardware vendors and legacy infrastructure, and because we own the entire value chain of in-person payments, we want to digitize that and enable that in embedded experiences and platforms across the country and across the world. Most importantly, it's important to be dynamic, right? Evolving with industry trends, being able to have flexibility from a processor perspective. And because Aevi actually orchestrates or has the ability to orchestrate payment for our customers, we're able to kind of build on their long-term strategies of working with the TSYS and Fiserv, going directly to Visa over time without having any disruption for their terminals in the field. So we're essentially orchestrating kind of those 12, 18, 24-month roadmaps, all without any disruption to the merchants in the field, which typically is not possible based on the infrastructure today and what people are using to deliver their merchant acceptance solutions. So the most important thing is to have a software-first approach, right? And if you start with, let's say, an Android-based payment solution, you have the ability to insert SDKs for biometric solutions, right? Not everything has to be stuffed within the payment application. And with the Aevi product and platform, we have an integration layer called AppFlow that allows for the orchestration of these different, let's say, ways to accept payment, whether it's biometric, APMs, open banking, all those types of payment acceptance types are able to be enabled within the platform, and that's because we take a software-first approach, not a hardware-first approach to in-person payments. I don't have the answer for everyone, but I can say that a lot of people were using solutions that were short-term as far as like how they deliver them to the market, right? It's about obtaining revenue, allowing your merchants to accept payments. But the reality is, even though the US market has simple payment types, right? People are realizing that technology is going to drive the adoption of different types of solutions. And so as the European market has more of a dynamic landscape with international schemes, localized payment types, you're starting to see things pop up here in the US, whether it's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo at the point of sale, different closed loop systems. And in order for, let's say, the payment processors to achieve and get that business from those companies, they have to be flexible and innovative on the front end. And Aevi's, our main mission is to enable that, whether they want to accept Visa, MasterCard, or they want to accept open banking or third-party payment type like Cash App or Venmo. So I think it comes down to data, right? So if you have access to data, you can better support your merchants in a variety of different ways. If you understand what's happening at the point of sale terminals, right, you're able to kind of have the visibility to transactions that otherwise you might not get for 2 hours, you might not get for the next day, right? So operationally, if you can have real-time access to data, you can provide real-time support to those merchants, and ultimately that's most important. How people action that data is really up to the support organizations, but anything from a data perspective to an API-first perspective, those are ways in which we can enable our customers to deliver better experience and better outcomes on the merchant side.